a system with its eyes set on Florida.
Hey, thank God we made it out.
And the watches and warnings have already begun. A woman returns home.
This is just historic.
After taking a long vacation. And the FDA approves a new tool.
I think that's good news. I think the idea is to get people vaccinated.
To help fight the flu. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Emma Alonso.
And I'm Julian Davis. Today is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Florida is under a state of emergency ahead of Cyclone 9. Governor DeSantis making the declaration yesterday. Tropical Cyclone 9 forms in the Caribbean, and with a hurricane watch issued on Florida's Gulf Coast, residents prepare for the worst.
The cyclone is expected to become Tropical Storm Helen later today. It's also forecasted to develop into a hurricane in the next 3 days. Near Sarasota, neighbors brace for another storm while still recovering the last big hit, Tropical Storm Debbie. Many worry it'll be just like last time.
I can't think straight. You know, it's just affected me so much. And but hey, thank God we made it out.
When it gets its name, the system will be called Helen, and National Hurricane expects for it to make a landfall as Category 3 between Tampa and Panama City, either late Thursday or early Friday morning.
Even though southeast Florida is out of the cone, weather experts say you should always be prepared. And as Caplin said on Mercedes reports, natural disasters this year alone give us plenty of reasons why.
It can be difficult when the sky is blue to picture it falling. But then you see what happened in coastal North Carolina just this week.
We've had reports of 14 to 20 inches in 12 hours.
Once in a 1,000-year rainfall event. Yet the storm potential Tropical Cyclone 8 didn't even qualify for a formal storm name.
If it rains at your home, it could flood at your home.
According to the Insurance Information Institute, natural catastrophe losses in 2022 in the U.S., including Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands, totaled $114 billion.
We always say prepare for the worst, hope for the best, that you'll never have to use any of this, but home inventories, evacuation plans are essential in preparedness for catastrophes.
Here at the National Hurricane Center on FIU's MMC campus, experts work to predict what sometimes seems unpredictable, severe weather. But don't wait until you're under one of their warnings to start preparing. The federal government has this checklist: gather documents, photograph or scan, put in waterproof container, from birth certificates to lists of medications to insurance policies. Know what your insurance covers and what it doesn't.
Otherwise, you could suffer a loss from a hurricane, a tornado, a wildfire, and you have a gap in coverage, meaning your home has been destroyed, you're not going to get enough money to replace it.
No season is safe from disasters, no time enough when they approach. The only guarantee, experts say, is there's time now to prepare and protect what you have as much as possible. I'm Sara Mercedes for Caplin News.
And the driver of a Porsche SUV in South Florida was left dangling in danger. A video posted to the Coral Gables Fire Department's Instagram page shows the high-wire rescue crews performed yesterday near Red Road and US 1. Investigators believe the woman mistook the gas for the brake, and they say the tree's placement may have saved her.
Yesterday in court, a letter is released from Ryan Ruth, the man accused of attempting to assassinate former President Donald Trump. A judge ruled that the 58-year-old will remain in custody. Prosecutors say he was armed with a rifle where Trump was golfing in West Palm Beach. Ruth wrote the letter detailing his plan. He now faces 2 firearm charges, with more possible as the investigation continues.
And the Colorado man who fatally shot 10 people during a grocery store massacre in Boulder is found guilty on all charges. The shooter's brother, Ali Elisa, spoke out after the verdict.
We wished him death. We wish that the cops have shot him and killed him. Because at the same time, you know, as we love him, people love their loved ones too.
Though 3 years ago, the 2021 shooting's impact is still felt in the Boulder community today.
Boeing makes a new offer to 33,000 machinist union members who have been on strike for 11 days. The revised offer includes an immediate 12% raise and a 30% raise over the contract's 4 years. Another sticking point are retirement benefits. Boeing is offering to increase 401k contributions, but union members want the pension back. The union has yet to comment on this new offer.
And this morning, new data from the FBI reveals a decline in violent crime rates. Murder rates dropped nearly 12%, marking the largest decrease in decades. Sexual assault rates declined by 9%, and hate crimes decreased by less than 1%. However, vehicle thefts rose by 13% instead. Crime rates are one of the biggest political issues being discussed in the upcoming 2024 presidential election.
The Food and Drug Administration approves the newest weapon against the flu. As Caplin's Anna Trinidad reports, this vaccine can be taken from the comfort of your own home.
A new development in the fight against the flu. On Friday, the FDA approved the first needle-free influenza vaccine that can be administered at home.
Recently approved by the FDA, the new at-home flu vaccine is making experts hopeful that more people will take their flu shots.
I think that's good news. I think the idea is to get people vaccinated and to get their immune system up.
Flu Mist is a nasal spray that's been used to protect against influenza in the U.S. since 2003. It's currently available with a prescription in pharmacies and other healthcare settings for people ages 2 to 49 who aren't pregnant. The manufacturer plans to make the vaccine available for self-administration through a third-party online pharmacy, which will prescribe and ship the vaccine after receiving a screening and eligibility assessment. This option is expected to be available in time for the start of next year's respiratory virus season.
It's very simple. It's basically one spray each nostril to get the full dose for an adult.
Dr. Jesse Bracamonte says this approval will help make it more convenient to protect against the flu virus. But he says the vaccine contains a live but weakened version of the virus, so it's not for everybody.
So there are certain conditions that are not able to take the flu mist, such as if you're on immune-related medications that suppress your immune system, you have HIV, and there's some particular immune-related issues that you'd have to talk to your physician or your clinician to make sure that that vaccine is right for you.
For Caplin News, I'm Anna Trinidad.
The Associated Press unanimously selects their WNBA Rookie of the Year.
That's still ahead, and so is his story.
Left December 10th last year and circumnavigated the entire globe, Miami to Miami.
A once-in-a-lifetime cruise around the world that starts and ends here in South Florida. Stick around, we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Really use a new tablet. I just don't have the money.
Let me ask you something. Do you have a Pell Grant?
Yes.
You do know you can get a free tablet, right?
Did you say free?
Yeah, free. It's simple. And the application is done in the store.
I could really use a tablet.
Go get one. Another satisfied customer. Stop by PantherTech in the Graham Center at FIU MMC today to speak with one of our associates to get your free tablet.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
It's one thing to say you want to travel the globe, it's another to actually do it.
Caplin News' Gabriela Fuentes has more on the women who circumnavigated the planet on a 9-month-long cruise.
The journey started here at the port of Miami, where Leslie Nielsen embarked a publicized 9-month cruise.
So this is our little home away from home.
179 square feet.
To 1022 on the Serenade.
Royal Caribbean Serenade of the Seas.
It became our home.
The vessel Leslie Nielsen and her longtime partner Roy would leave on to travel to more than 150 destinations.
Our maximum cruise was 7 days. Before I signed up for 274 days. So this was a huge leap of faith.
That leap.
We've talked about seeing the world for years and years and years. And like, what better way? And this is just historic.
Came in 2021.
At 7:59, I logged on and I booked my cabin, and there was a non-refundable, very large deposit.
With 2 years to plan to be gone for 9 months.
We left December 10th last year and circumnavigated the entire globe, Miami to Miami.
The trip taking them all over.
This is the Great Barrier Reef. We climbed the Sydney Harbor Bridge, and I'm crazy afraid of heights. This is at the Forbidden City in China. We did the Forbidden City and the Great Wall in the same day.
Encouraging others to go see too.
Tomorrow's not promised. If you have an opportunity to go anywhere, anytime with anyone, you should absolutely go. The world is an incredible place.
Encouraging others to take the chance of new adventures that will create a lasting memory. Reporting for Caplin News, Gabriela Fuentes.
And Indiana Fever basketball star Caitlin Clark has been named as the Associated Press Rookie of the Year. The 22-year-old became the first rookie to record a triple-double and holds the record for most three-pointers made by a rookie in league history. Clark has helped lead Indiana Fever to their first playoff appearance since 2016. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Julian Davis.
And I'm Emma Alonso. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.